How do, fellow guitarists and accidental pit losers? Welcome back to Global Guitar, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel of all things guitar related. I'm John, and in today's lesson we're going to be diving deep into guitar tablature. Now I know what you're thinking, tabs, what the hell are all those cryptic symbols about? Well, don't worry, we'll demystify them faster than you can say, I've just lost another pick. If you've ever wondered what those mysterious lines and symbols on the page are, you're in the right place. Whether you're just starting out on your musical journey, or you're a seasoned player wanting to learn that new riff or solo, learn guitar tablature. Right, before we dive into the guitar tablature universe, hit that like and subscribe button, it really helps. And if for some reason, at the end of this video you don't like what you've seen, you don't like me, hit that dislike button twice, it really hurts. Most people think guitar tablature is a new form of reading music for guitarists because they're a bit too thick to learn to read proper music. Well, it actually originated around the 15th century, some forms as early as the 1300s, and it was mainly invented for lute players and viola players. But aren't they a looking happy bunch? Before it was standardised, some countries like Spain and Italy would have the lowest line on the tablature represent the highest string on the guitar. Some of my students still read it that way. All the fun we have. Eventually though, they settled on the form of tablature us lazy guitarists know and love. There is a downside to tablature though. If you don't know the song, tablature doesn't show you any rhythm. So I'll take this simple piece and interpret it in a few different ways. Ha! Just kidding. Why me? But don't worry, if you do know the piece, it's an excellent form of learning musical pieces on guitar. And with just a little bit of musical knowledge, you can learn to play almost anything. Righty, let's get it on. Okay, so here's your standard tablature layout. You've got 4/4 written, which is the time signature. Sometimes you will not see the time signature. The horizontal lines represent the strings, and the vertical lines represent the bars or measures. Measure 1, measure 2, measure 3, not the frets, as some people get mistaken for when they're first learning guitar tablature. So you've got the E string, the A string, the D string, the G string, the B string, and the E string. E, fat E, or low E, A, D, G, B, E. Thin E string or high E string. Okay, then you will see a number on the screen, a 1. On the IE string, represent you play the first fret on the IE string. A 2, you will play the second fret on the IE string. A 2, you will play the second fret on the B string. A 3, you will play the third fret on the G string. And so on. First fret on the D string, second fret on the A string, fourth fret on the low E string. Okay, when you see the notes stacked on top of each other, like this, it means you will play the notes all together. So playing chord, the C major chord in this case. So with these The notes are after each other, so you play them one at a time. These you play all together at once, like a strum. Okay, so next I'm going to show you some basic cymbals you may come across in your early ventures into guitar tablature. Here we have the hammer-on, which is represented by an arch and an H. So this one you would play the 3rd fret on the B string, and then you would hammer on to the 4th fret on the B string. The next one is a pull off. You'll play the 4th fret on the B string, and then you will pull off to the 3rd fret on the B string. The next one is a bend, and you will do an half step bend, which to us guitarists means 1 tone. So you would bend the 7th fret on the B string, so it sounds like the 8th fret on the B string. The next one is a full bend. You'll play the 7th fret on the B string, and you'll bend it full, which is 2 frets, so it sounds like the 9th fret on the B string. The next one, you'll play an open low E string, but you will palm mute. Then you will play the 5th fret on the high E string, and this nice little wiggly line represents vibrato. And then last but not least, you will play the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th frets on the low E string, and these symbols represent the direction in which you will pick the string. So this one represents down, this one represents up. You'll pick it down with a downstroke, then an upstroke, then a downstroke, then an upstroke. There are a lot more symbols to look at, but as this is just a beginner's run through, I'll just go in through the basics. This is what most of your modern day tablature will look like, with the music notation above and the guitar tablature below it. This gives you the advantage of, with a little bit of music theory knowledge, knowing what the rhythm is of the piece you are going to be doing. Now, if we go back to the masterpiece from previous in the video, we can show you. Thus, a different rhythm. Alright, that's it for this lesson. If you have any comments or funny stories about your mishaps reading tablature, please leave it in the comments. Au revoir, goodbye, and ta-da!